Hi everybody, it's Lisa Larter, founder of the Lisa Larter Group and Chief Social Officer with eWomen Social Advantage, and I am so excited to talk to you today. Do you know that it's never been a better time to be in business? You have so many opportunities available to you today with technology, with video like this. The sky's the limit. The internet has opened up possibilities for business owners like never before. And what I love about video is how you can really authentically connect with your audience. But the problem, let me tell you what the problem is. You're probably sitting there thinking, I need to get my hair cut. I need to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds. I don't have the right thing to wear. I don't have the right equipment. I don't know what to say. Who's going to care about my message? Well, I just want you to know none of that matters. You're perfect the way you are, and video is accessible to you and easier than you are imagining it to be. When I shot my first video, probably about 5 years ago, I have to tell you, it wasn't a very pleasant experience. I had decided back in 2008, 2009, I wanted to start to market online. And I knew back then that the power of video was huge, and there weren't very many people doing it. There's still not a lot of people using video today. And so I got set up in my boardroom, I had a handy little flip cam, and I did my first video, and I plugged it into my laptop, and I looked at it, and OMG! One side of my mouth moved differently from the other side of my mouth. You see, I had jaw surgery in 1997, and when I had jaw surgery, I had nerve damage on one side of my face. And it wasn't until then, 10 years later, that I realized that I had a facial problem. And I needed to make a decision in that moment. I needed to make a decision as to whether I was going to continue to do what I was really passionate about, or whether I was going to let that one thing stop me, that one insecurity. And I have to tell you, your first video is always going to be your worst video because you are your worst critic. You know, I can look in the videos and I can pick out a million things that are wrong every time I shoot a video. But reality is, I get hundreds of comments and feedback, people telling me that videos have made things easier for them, clients calling me, telling me they want to hire me because they watched my video and they know from my energy and the content that I'm teaching that I'm exactly the person that they want to work with. Where else can you get that type of feedback? It's really hard to get that type of feedback anyplace else. So what I want to do for you today is I want to teach you the model that I use to do videos. I've been doing this for a long time, and I have to tell you, the way that I do videos, it's pretty low tech and relatively high quality. I try to keep it really simple. I don't want to do all those fancy schmancy edits and, you know, double up cameras. I want to keep it easy for me to do, because as soon as something is not easy to do, then I have a hard time taking action. Simplicity is key. Richard Branson says anybody can complicate things. It takes a special person to simplify things. So my job as your coach is to help you see video in a simple format. So there's three things that I'm going to teach you in this free video series. The first thing that I'm going to teach you is all about the equipment, the technology that you need, the hardware and the software that is probably stuff you already have, and a few other things that you don't have that are not near as expensive as you might think. The second thing that I'm going to teach you is the structure, how to actually plan what it is you want to say when you shoot your video so that you feel more confident about how you show up. The third thing I'm going to teach you is how to get results. You can't get results if no one knows that you have done a video. And I know what it's like to only have your mom watch your video on YouTube. So I'm going to show you how to get a few more views and how to use that video in a bunch of different places. Now I know some of you are sitting there going, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is going to be really hard for me. I don't have a lot of money and people don't care about my message. You're going to come up with a list of objections all day long. And you know what? That's normal. But if deep down inside, when you're watching this video right now, if you're looking at me going, God, I wish I could do that, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do this, and I'm going to make it super, super, super easy for you to do. So one step that I want you to take away today, I have a challenge for you. If you do not have a YouTube account, I want you to take the first step and set up your YouTube account. You don't have to do any video, you don't have to post anything, and I'm even going to teach you later on how you can make video without having to be in front of the camera. So if you're really feeling like this isn't for you because there's no way you're going to get in front of the camera, that's not the only solution for creating video. So your challenge is to set up your YouTube account today, and in the comments on the other side, actually, so the next thing I want you to do before you set up your YouTube account, actually, I want you to enter your name and email address, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a PDF of all the equipment that I use, so you have it at your fingertips and you know what we're talking about. So you can even do your own research and see what the cost is to getting set up. And I can tell you right now, the cost of getting set up is less than spending a day with a videographer. In some cases, less than spending half a day with a videographer. So enter your name and your email address on this page, and I'll see you on the other side, and we're going to get started with your first training video, and I am going to talk to you about the equipment that you can use to get started, and I'm going to walk you through the structure of how to set up your first video. I look forward to seeing you on the other side in just a moment. I'm over there waiting. Come on, enter your stuff. This is going to be fun, and I promise it will be painless. Click that button now, and I'll see you on the other side.